Hey, super legends, superheroes, and superstars. My name is Michael Kane. No, it's not. It's Dr. Dre without the doctor, and you're tuned into Hot Heart, which is the #1 place if you're looking to move forward faster in your job search. So today, boom, I've got a special guest. This lady, this woman, this special human is so important to me. She is one of my favorite people in the world. She's beautiful on the outside. She's beautiful on the inside. She's incredibly smart, really switched on, and she just wants to help everybody. If she could, she would save the world and heal everybody. So without any further ado, I want to give a massive, huge welcome to my bestie, Jennifer Lee.
What an introduction. Well, thanks.
How are you?
Very well, thank you, especially after that introduction.
Yeah, so I just
can't beat that one.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, you are amazing, and I'm like, thank you for giving up the time like today. So can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, I'm Jennifer Lee. I was born in Melbourne. From the age of 8, I was lucky enough to be carted around in a caravan with my 2 brothers, and we travelled around Australia for about 4 years. From there, we then settled down in a little country town called between Laidley and Lowood. So
okay, yeah, out west, yeah.
Southeast,
southeast
Queensland. Yes, so where I grew up and went to high school, and then I couldn't wait to get out of there at 17. After school had finished, and went into the big smoke. And then I started as a legal secretary.
Okay.
Actually,
wow,
my first official role. Before that, I was doing odd jobs during school and in high school. Was a legal secretary and took that over to the UK.
Yeah.
Spent 2.5 years in the UK as a legal secretary. I only went for a month.
You only went for a month and you were there for,
2.5 years.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, so then I came back and I've done some, I became a PT for a while, massage therapist. I also went over to Canada for a 6-month working holiday.
What was that like?
It was amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
The snow was amazing.
Canada.
So 6 months on the big white. Then fast forward, I found myself in another organization as a legal secretary, about to leave, and they found me a role as a project coordinator. And that's where I became a full-time permanent project coordinator for a few years, and moved into as a project manager. So I wanted to expand my skills and do something different. And I was around project managers, so I used to manage project managers, well, not manage them per se. I would do all their work and running around and organize the team. And lucky for me, I didn't actually officially need any qualifications to move into the role.
So is that what they need qualifications to get into that project management role? Or is that...
I would say so in organizations. However, because I was already working in that organization for 4 years as a project coordinator, it was just, side up. I did take on the qualification though. So from I did a Cert 4 and then a diploma.
Brilliant.
And once secondment was over, after the 6 months, then I was made permanent project manager.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you love your job?
Well, I'm no longer project manager at the moment.
Okay.
So, so that's what's great about working in a large organization. You can go sideways, up, down, depends on, what's going on at the time. Because I know I've had someone who reported to me a few years back who was in a very stressful job, and she wanted a little bit of a break. So what she did was she downgraded, and she came to a role that was a secondment for 12 months and did that role just to, get back her sanity.
Okay.
So you can go up and down, sideways, depending on, what your goals are. But for me, last year, I took on a different role, sideswept, and went to to an iteration lead. So iteration lead is essentially a project manager, but on the other side of the fence, where we lead 2 teams of squads who build code, support code, and create APIs. So it's a bit of a much more technical role than what I was used to.
All right. So, what makes a good manager or good leader in your eyes? Good leader.
Good leader. One of my biggest problems I've had throughout the last few years is feedback. Feedback.
As in you taking feedback?
No, well,
giving feedback.
Both. I think it's imperative to give and receive feedback. Because what I have seen and what I've heard from other people is that you can go through a whole 12 months or without receiving feedback, and at the end of PP&R, which is performance review, which is most organizations do or don't have, it can become a surprise that you didn't do what you said you were doing, or weren't as good as you thought you were, when the manager hasn't actually specifically shared that information with you.
That would be very awkward.
Because PP&Rs at the end of the year are meant to be, and we're in July now, so most organizations would be going through that process. And so there should not be a surprise at the end of your 12 months. That's happened to me twice.
Oh, okay.
Over the last 2 years. Yes.
Yeah. And so do you have any other?
Tip: communication.
Yeah.
Obviously key. Leaders should go first every time. They're a role model, even if it is tough. Yeah. So keep everything light. I like to keep everything light. I keep my team motivated with some jokes. We actually played a music the other day through our teams, because we all work from home mostly. And so I'll put a song on there, it was Manic Monday on Monday.
So how does that song go? I don't know.
No, it's a Bangles song. Yeah, so it's just playing it up, and at the moment we've got some well-being going on as well. So I tend to just put in some little things like, when was your first job? Just building some more rapport in the team, and going through any gratitude or any what do you need to let go of kind of thing. Using Mentimeter. I love Mentimeter.
I love Mentimeter as well. So cool. All right, so what have you got going on? What's next? Do you have any programs, projects happening? Anything exciting? Working with any cool people?
Well, outside of the organization, I also have a side business. And so at the end of this month, actually, Wednesday, the 28th of July and Saturday, the 31st of July, we are holding an emotion code workshop, which is free. It's a 2-hour webinar, which is held by Zoom. And it's where I will show you how to release your own trapped emotions that have been either sitting there for years or recently created. It'll help to improve your well-being, help increase your energy, reduce anxiety, fear, all of those things. And it's pretty cool, actually. Yeah,
you do some incredible work. All right, it's about that time to wrap up. My favorite part of the show. Do you have a dad joke for us to finish on?
I do. Okay, so what did the ocean say to the beach?
Oh no! I don't know. What did it say?
Nothing. It just waved.
And you snorted before, and that's what you were snorting at. I can't believe it.
Oh, I love the beach, so that's my own like.
I get it now. So Jen, I just want to say a massive, huge thank you for coming on today, sharing the value, letting me know how much I love you, and the work that you do is absolutely incredible as well. So I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Boom! That's a wrap.